What's going on, everyone? The last couple of episodes, I had a few guests on to talk some sports, NFL, NBA, MLB. That's going to be primarily the focus. I don't really follow the NHL so much, till the playoffs come. Then, we're rooting for the Rangers. We're in New York, right? So just wanted to give a little basic overview now for the NBA playoffs. I know I recently did one, but it was a little vague and a little all over the place. So let's just go through team by team here. We got first the contenders. The contenders. You have to give the reigning champs their respect. Like that's not even coming from a Steph Curry fan. That's just if a team wins the finals and they have the same roster intact, which we don't know what the status of Andrew Wiggins is. But they have the roster intact. They got back Gary Payton, who's supposed to play tonight. Things are looking better for them. They won on the road. They're on a winning streak. Clay's back to himself. Steph is playing at the same level he's played for his whole career. He's amazing. He's not slowing down anytime soon. You have the young guns. You have the depth. You have the coaching. You have the disciplinary, championship, system that they run over there. I don't see how... My man Nick Wright, I don't see how you could doubt them. I don't know. You said they have 0% chance. 0% chance for the reigning champions with Steph Curry and a healthy roster now to go on a finals run. 0, really, right? I don't know why they call you Nick Wright because. You have been right before, but you also said Luka was going to beat the Warriors last year. So, whatever. We'll take everything you say with a grain of salt. You play a lot of favoritism, but you did pick the Chiefs. You do think Mahomes was going to win, which a lot of people didn't think. And listen, there were some close games down the stretch over there. But, so I'm going to go first with the Warriors just because we have to give them the respect. Not that they're the favorite. I would love to see them win again, but not that they're the favorite. Then I would go, pivot a little bit to the East. I'm going to go with Milwaukee and Boston as the two teams. If I had to pick, I would just say Milwaukee. If they're fully healthy, I think they would win. They would come out of the East. So besides for Milwaukee and Boston, I'm looking right now. We got Philly, Cleveland, the Knicks, Brooklyn, Miami, Atlanta, Toronto, Chicago. Nothing doing there. So if you're a betting man, you go with either Milwaukee or Boston. Those are probably your safest bets coming out of the East. And then you got Denver. Nobody believes in Denver. And you got Memphis. We just don't know. These are two question marks. Sacramento. They've looked really good at times this season. You got Phoenix, which they have health and injury concerns all the time with KD and with Chris Paul and Booker and his hamstring and this and that. So if they're healthy, out of the four teams that I just mentioned, Phoenix is probably the favorite to come out of the West. And then you got right after that, you got the Clippers, who you can't take them seriously. They never play. Kawhi never plays. Paul George never. You can never take them seriously. They'll go on a run. They'll get a hamstring. Whatever. You can't take them seriously, but. They obviously have the talent and the coaching, with Ty Lue. And so you got Phoenix, you got the Clippers, you got Golden State, New Orleans, no, Minnesota, no. Then you got the Lakers, a very interesting story because they weren't good enough in the first half of the year. But after they traded Westbrook and they got a couple of wing guys that could shoot the three and play defense, it's looking a whole lot better. And if they're healthy, if they have LeBron and AD for the whole playoffs, you could see them running the table. So I wouldn't take it away from them, honestly. So you got Phoenix, you got the Clippers, you got Golden State, you got the Lakers. And then outside of that, if you want to give some chance to Denver and Memphis, that last spot, then you could give it. So those are my 7. If I break it down, just because I have another 25 seconds to the video, break it down, those are my 7. I got Milwaukee and Boston in the East. Maybe if you want to give a little bit of a chance to Philly, I wouldn't. And then you got Golden State, Phoenix, the Clippers, the Lakers, and Denver and Memphis if they decide to become and take that next level. Anyway, so that's the NBA playoff preview, and don't forget to like and subscribe.